Yeah, guys,
So
I put
like,
1,200 tries into Haramochi Clover.
Bro,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
gonna be someone watching this who's done that, man. They're gonna be offended. They're gonna
I
be like,
have.
bro. Oh,
I have. I have
yeah,
1,000.
yeah,
Dude, you know how long I wanted that 3-mod FC? I got it.
Oh.
Man, it's 1,465. Even better.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to the pilot episode of the To The Beat podcast. Woo! Yay! Everyone clap. Guys, clap.
let's go.
Everyone clap. Pundice, clap. Clap.
Wait, let me turn off my. Okay.
Yay! Hello. So I purposely did this on. I did this on purpose because Pundice is extremely tired.
I'm dying.
And he's dying. So this is very funny. Anyway, so hello, I'm your host Shiba. With me today is Pundice, who's extremely tired and depressed and in pain.
Help me.
And I also have Leopog with me. Hello, Leopog.
Yeah. Hello, I'm Leo.
That's Leo. His name is Leo.
Yeah.
So So I think first and foremost, I wanna talk about the podcast itself, right? So we want to do this podcast for quite a while, and we're all very passionate about it. We haven't actually done this before. We're kind of rookies to this. I think Pundice is probably the most experienced because he can actually like talk about stuff to people.
Not right now.
Not right now, but he's like the big interview guy. He's probably the most familiar with this kind of stuff. But me and Leopog, we love this shit, but we are completely new to this, so we've got no clue exactly what to do. But we're doing something. But yeah, so introducing this is a To The Beat podcast. Hopefully, we're gonna get this done weekly. Not sure about that just yet, but I want to try and make this as regular as possible. And it is going to be almost all the time me, Pundice, and Leopog, and sometimes we'll have a third host in case one of us can't make it. But this is a huge
Which is
passion
Bambi,
project.
by the way.
Which is what?
Bambi.
Oh
Just,
yeah, Bambi, yes.
Just so people know.
Bambi is a good friend of Leopog's, and
Yeah.
he's going to be coming in as a third guest in case one of us can't make it. But yeah, we got to go back up.
Dude, okay, let me give context. Okay, so basically, guys, so I had a tournament match at 2 a.m. and ended up staying, so we ended up winning 7-5 because we ended up going to tiebreaker, which is like a best of 3 thing, right? So basically what ended up happening is the match ended up like lasting over an hour and a half, so I ended up finishing that match about at 3:30. I still stayed awake for a little while afterwards because I had to take care of some personal problems, and then ended up getting into my bed sometime around 5 a.m. And I actually didn't fall asleep until about 30 minutes later. So I went to sleep about 5:30 a.m. Currently, in my country where I live, it is 10:48 a.m., which means I woke up like maybe 20 minutes ago. So I got like 5 hours of sleep, and these guys were like, "Hey, listen here, little guy. We have a podcast."
Look, it's all about
so
the brain. Wake up, Pundice.
I'm kind of dying. No, nope.
Yeah,
Nope.
because loads of us are really busy. Well, I think I'm quite busy because I've got loads of stuff going on during the weekend, and straight after this episode, I'm gonna have to commentate a match. But yeah, Pundice had to suffer. So big respect to Pundice
Too much.
for
Too
somehow
much.
getting on here and not sleeping.
I want to sleep.
I'm sorry. You'll
I'll probably
be able to
like
sleep
fall
after.
asleep on my desk midway through the podcast.
You'll be able to sleep after, bro. You'll be able to sleep after. It's fine.
Dude, I'm literally gonna like not wake up. Like I'll like wake up in a few years, dude.
Anyway, so as I was saying earlier, this is gonna be a regular thing, but so far we're recording this, and I couldn't be more excited. I'm so hyped. I hope this becomes regular because it'll be one of the first regular things To The Beat has for a good while.
Yeah, we're not good at that thing.
Yeah. But I think we should start properly introducing ourselves because I know a lot of people on To The Beat know Pundice because he's the big interview guy, but nobody has any clue who I am. And Leo, I believe you've been on Cozen before, right? Or have you?
No, I just write scripts.
Yeah.
That's all I
Yeah,
say.
well, you guys should introduce yourselves.
Yeah. So do you want to start off, Leo, introducing yourself then?
Yeah, I guess I can do that. Yeah, I'm Leopog or Leo. And
Leo
I'm
Poggers.
Leo
one of
Poggers.
the script writers for also Weekly. Yeah.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right,
Is
Pundice,
that it?
your turn.
Me? Okay. Hey guys, I'm Pundice. You guys may have seen me on other episodes of Osu Weekly very occasionally. I'm also the person that takes care of Osu interviews. You may also have seen me outside of To The Beat in other content creation projects as well as tournaments, in-game gameplay. I'm also currently in the top 1,000, so you may have seen me in a few leaderboard spots. And I also have hosted a few tournaments, played in a lot, staffed in a lot, and overall I'm just very active in the community. But without further ado, my name is Pundice or Pundice, or technically Pundice, but you guys can call me whatever you want. And yeah, that's who I am.
He just switched, Leo. Did you see that? He just switched. he just swapped into Pundice mode.
That Pundice God mode.
Yeah. he just switched to interview mode.
Dude, well, no, interview mode would be like, hey guys, To The Beat here. Welcome back to another episode on the To The Beat channel. Today
Right.
we're actually going to be hosting another Osu interview episode.
He's already
That'd be
woken up,
more-
man. He's already awake.
No, I'm not. I'm faking it.
Mm.
Dude.
Pundice activated.
Yeah.
Dude.
All right, so I think I should be the last one to introduce myself. So my name is Shiba. I also go by Sad Shiva or Young Shib, depending on which platform you've seen me on. But I am I was going to be a co-host for To The Beat, but unfortunately the Osu Weekly where my co-hosting was going to happen got cancelled, which is really sad. But it's not the end of the world because now I can launch a project like this, and I couldn't be more excited. I am. If you guys really want to know, I am a garbage 5-digit player who is most likely identified as a DT farmer because I suck. But yeah, I'm a 5-digit tournament player, aspiring commentator. I'm trying my best to commentate in tournaments, and hopefully I'm going to be able to commentate in big stuff soon. But you know, you can probably see me at UKCC. You can see me at Case Finesse Cup. Those are 2 big tournaments I'm commentating right now. And yeah, I mean, I can kind of get into more detail about that later, but for now, yeah, that's kind of my introduction. That's kind of what the briefest way of describing myself, really. So there you go. So how about we talk about how this actually started? Do you want to talk about this, Pundice? Do you want to say how this whole thing actually happened then, or do you want
How
me
the what happened? What?
how the podcast started? How this whole thing started?
Wasn't, I mean, as far as I know, it was just, I mean, my perception of what happened is literally just interview done. You wanted podcast. I said, okay, we couldn't get any guests. And so we're doing it like this.
That's the best TLDR I've ever heard. Yeah.
That's the that's the very
what's
like
happened.
dumbed down way to put it.
Yeah, that's basically what happened. So when I joined To The Beat, I really wanted to do a podcast, because I feel like To The Beat are probably one of the best platforms for doing a podcast like this, relating to like Osu and whatnot. And so I messaged Pundice and I was like, "Yo, you're good at doing interviews. Let's do a podcast." And it took like quite a while preparing stuff because we had loads of formats kind of setting up. We had loads of ideas. But due to us not being able to get a guest at the very moment, at least not yet, hopefully, you know, the time will open up for guests that can come on. So I'm looking forward to that. But for now, it is just me, Pundice, and Leopog. And the big idea was that, you know, we kind of make a different podcast where it's a lot more general instead of it being specific. You see like some really good content creators like Habib, you know, Digital Hypno. If you don't know him by Habib, he makes some really cool podcasts, kind of talking about specific areas of improvement in the game, and he makes some great stuff. So you know, I 100% would watch him if you're looking to kind of improve and get a direct perspective. But our goal was a bit different, where we kind of just wanted to do a general podcast, a lot more similar to Trash Taste. I think that's the best way I can kind of summarize this, where instead of it just being exclusively like, you know, 3 massive YouTubers talking about anime, it's kind of like us talking about, you know, stuff on Osu, content creation, occasionally anime, and just general stuff like that. I think this is kind of the goal that we wanted to go with this. And when Leopog found out, do you want to talk about what you immediately wanted to join, didn't you? As soon as you found out.
Yeah. So no, the thing was, before I knew that these 2 people were even planning to do a podcast, I was well, first I was thinking of doing a League of Legends podcast with our not present substitute host Bambi. And then when we noticed that, well, we were not gonna get the the OSU Weekly episodes out, I jokingly said that we could maybe move OSU Weekly to a podcast platform. However, later on I found out that Pundice and Shiba were gonna do a podcast, and I just said, oh, well, I kind of want to join. And after a while, Shiba shot me a message and just said, yo, we're thinking of doing a podcast with 3 people. Maybe I wanted to join, and well,
Yeah.
now I'm here.
Wait,
That is what
have we even told Taki? Does he even know that? Yeah, he
Taki,
does. Okay.
knows what
Yeah,
it is,
I didn't even know if he knew. I don't know. I don't know. I've like doing like seeing through the staff channels. I was like, has it
Taki-
ever been mentioned?
Taki approved of it like a really long time ago. It's like about I think like a month ago.
And I mean, I know like very technically he agreed to it like a year ago, right? But like that, I just never. None of us ever ended up setting anything up because it was just like the fact that we couldn't get videos out. So it was like, okay.
Yeah, Taki has definitely though offered to help with it though. So hopefully production will be pretty good when it comes out. He said he's gonna offer
Awesome.
his help, so I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, no, it's been a big project, and because OSU Weekly, unfortunately, because we're so short staffed, and don't get the wrong idea, it's not because like staff are being lazy. Genuinely, it's because all of the staff, a lot of the staff here are really committed. They've been doing this for a really, really long time. Like Pundice has been doing interviews for years. So
Yeah, that is true.
yeah,
It feels weird to think about it, but yeah, it's been
yeah.
years.
I've done 1 episode of OSU.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
Leo's a
What
lot
a
newer to
gamer.
this. Leo's a lot newer to this. I'm the
Wait,
newest member
Shiba,
of the
have you ever
group.
co-hosted?
Huh?
Have you ever co-hosted an episode on OSU Weekly?
I was going to, like I said before, right? But it ended up getting cancelled. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to talk about what the
Ooh.
episode exactly was going to be. Am I allowed to talk about what the episode was going to be?
If it's in the past and we have decided not to upload it, yes, you can.
Yeah, so okay, we were basically gonna do a mega episode where we put 4 episodes of OSU Weekly in 1 episode.
Was it? I thought it was 2, 4?
Yeah, it was
No,
4.
I think it's 3. I think it's 3.
No,
right?
it was 3, but then
One
someone...
person says 2, one person says 3, one person says
No,
4.
no. I think I did the scripts for 2 of them, and then the other person did 1 of them.
It might have been 3. I'm pretty sure it was 4 though, because I remember there being like 4 folders of what we were supposed to talk about. That's what I remembered anyway.
Yeah.
And
Well,
Well, the point is, it was a huge episode.
it was meant to be massive, and I was supposed to be co-hosting that with Maddie, who was the host of the most recent OSU Weekly. And unfortunately, I had all the voiceovers recorded, all of that done, but there were a few things that could just simply not be done because simply the people who used to normally edit just got too busy. It wasn't a matter of you people being like, oh, I can't be asked, or I don't want to do it anymore. Literally, dude, my schedule is too full. I literally don't have time to do this. So it's really unfortunate, and that's been why we've been really looking into staff and volunteers to help with the videos. So consider this, another request that if you're looking to work with TTB with us,
Please help.
please help.
Please, like okay, listen, if anybody's watching this video and is genuinely interested in absolutely any role in any sense, especially and I say this, you don't need to be great at this, but especially editors, if you know how to edit,
Yeah.
please, I cannot stress this enough. We need editors. We've been short-staffed of editors for well over a year now, and we literally cannot get episodes out for the due fact that nobody can edit them. And making thumbnails as well, but that's not too much of an issue because anybody could really do that if they just put the effort into it and trying to do it, and they had the program to do so. But the point is, we really need editors. So please, guys, if you guys are interested, and by any means, but for editing for TTB or any other role, we are very much open for any help possible, and it will not take a lot to be accepted.
Yeah, so if the ways you can contact people are either through the TTB Twitter, or you can
DMs on Discord are also
join
open.
the Discord. Yeah, if you join the Discord and just kind of message kind of any staff member, if Taki or Shavako, who are like the big people with TTB aren't online, just message one of us and we can follow up a message to them. Something like that. We honestly would appreciate any help possible. So
and if you're interested in specifically editing for OSU interviews, then just contact me because I kind of have to run everything on my own anyway. So
yeah, Pundice is a big solo guy for interviews.
Pundice dot and all lowercases hashtag 6228. Okay,
Nice Discord flag. Nice one, bro. Nice one.
thank
Any,
you. It's a
anyway,
banger.
yeah. So the big cause around the podcast was kind of because it was a mix of a passion project and kind of understanding that this could be a good opportunity to make regular content. I think it is a good opportunity, and if this goes well, we'll keep this going as often as we can. I can't guarantee weekly, but maybe bi-weekly or every week and a half, something along those lines. Well, we
The
will
first thing
get a
that
structure
interests me is
soon.
to see if we get views. 'Cause I don't know if we are.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing that we need to hope, because even though we're kind of like a three hosts normally, the original plan was to have 2 hosts and 2 guests. But because we haven't been able to get guests just yet, it's understandable, right? Because it's an up and coming thing, and we were looking for guests during. So as of recording this, it's the 9th of January, and we changed the format just around New Year's, right? But the original plan was to have 2 guests coming at once, and those guests would kind of fit certain topics. And but unfortunately, we haven't been able to get many guests yet, which is fine. It's okay. It's understandable, especially during Christmas, New Year's times. A lot of people are really busy with specials and you know special content for the end of the year. So that's totally understandable. So hopefully, coming up to the next episodes, we'll have a 4th person come on here as a guest, and which would be definitely a really exciting episode. I'm super hyped for that when we do get one. Um,
That'd be poggers.
it actually would be. It would be so poggers.
Absolutely.
Something just fell from my desk and I don't know what it is. And I'm scared.
Oh no. Is it?
Wait, let me.
What is it?
Okay, I don't care. I'll pick it up sometime later, dude.
Yeah. As long as it wasn't
Can't
like
see it.
water bottle or something, you're fine. You're chilling.
It sounded like it was just like bloop. I was like,
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah.
And I looked under my desk and I couldn't see shit.
So I wanted to use this pilot episode as a way to introduce everyone and kind of just start off the series to kind of get the people watching, right, to kind of get a good knowledge of who we are and what kind of we're like, right? So I want to ask everyone what oh god, Pundice, do you want to ask us? Do you want to ask it for us? What got us into OSU? Do you want to say it in your Pundice interview way?
I don't know what you're wanting me to ask.
What got us into OSU?
Do you mean for okay.
I
Are
like
we
his
asking the
interviews.
viewers or are we asking us?
No, asking us, dude.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? Okay.
So what got you guys into OSU?
Alright, guys. So, moving on to the first question here. What got you into OSU?
Leo, do you wanna start, or do you want me to start?
You can start this one.
I can start. Okay, so I was like the classic like first time OSU hater, right? So I think I was on holiday and I saw I think I was in Mallorca, right, and I was sitting on a sofa and I saw specifically, right, I remember this. I remember seeing Shige's or Kagizi's, right, Everything Will Freeze play. I think it was the it the
Wait,
Hidden
what
Hard
year
Rock
is
one?
this?
2017.
Okay.
And he was playing, I think it was Everything Will Freeze with Hidden Hard Rock. And I remember like that
Sounds like
play
him.
specifically, and I was like, dude, like it's really cool to like play a game that's like based off music, right? And so because I was on holiday, I couldn't play, but I didn't actually know what the game was. So I was watching Cookie and I was like, oh, this game looks cool, and I literally could not find what the game was called. I just didn't know. And so I went home, just kind of forgot about it for a bit, and then I went to Wales with one of my like super close friends, and while I was sitting down in on like the sofa, I noticed that there was a World Cup game happening on OSU, OSU World Cup game, and this was, I believe, Poland versus someone. I forgot who it was. I don't think it was USA. It was Poland against somebody else.
If it was, you literally caught the like revolutionary match of the decade.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I saw Poland play against somebody in the World Cup, and I saw it. I was like, oh, that says OSU, right? So I was like, oh, okay. So I joined in August 2017, and when I first played, I played exclusively mouse keyboard, and I was like, fuck, this game's way too hard. This game looks way too cool for how it actually is, right? And that was my belief at first, right? And then I went back to it quite a while after that, like about a month or so after. And then I started really enjoying it, and I started hard grinding it. And then, like, not long after that, I'd actually invest in a tablet. And Yeah, it was the Leo. Do you know like the Gammon Flex tablet that BTMC plugged like ages ago?
Oh, what? Excuse me.
You know the one that BTMC plugged like earlier, like way ages before, right in his career, like when he was still quite small, he was plugging like the Gammon flexible tablet, right?
My man, don't ask me about tablets, man.
You don't. Okay. All right.
Oh,
Well,
mouse player. I don't know what you're talking about.
yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So BTMC plugged like a tablet ages ago. Where he was plugging this like flexible Gammon tablet, and I was like, wow, that one looks really good. And he said it was really good, and I was like, damn, that's great. So I bought the tablet, played it, and my PC had this bug where I would close out full screen every time I click in a game. So let's say I was playing Minecraft, I press F11, I click, and then I go out full screen again. And that for some reason like majorly messed with my tablet to the point where I quite literally could not play it. I couldn't play with the tablet. And so I swapped tablets with my other friend who had an XP Pen tablet. And this was like an old IRL friend who was trying to get into OSU, but he was a lot newer to me. And he just decided to get a tablet like straight away instead of going on mouse. And then I got hit. I played with this tablet and it actually worked. And then I upgraded to Windows 10, and then I realized, oh wait, Windows 10 actually just fixed the entire problem because I was on Windows 7 at the time, right? Yeah, Windows 7 was so scuffed. And then I switched to Windows 10, and literally every problem I had got fixed. So, and then, like, since then, I've just been playing OC, like, regularly.
So you have been playing actively since 2017, even?
I took, like, I think you could probably say I started playing actively around 2018. That was when I was, like, playing it as much as I do now, if you know what I'm trying to say. I played it very often. Yeah. And before I was playing OSO, I was playing Minecraft a lot. I used to be in like those. I used to play Hunger Games. Survival. Did any of you guys play Minecraft Hunger Games?
Yeah, of
those were
course.
fun. Those were fun.
Yeah.
Who didn't? Who didn't?
I know, it was like one of the biggest things ever. I remember like watching Beijing Canadian back in the day.
Oh man, dude, that was my favorite YouTuber too. I remember I like memorized his like all his parodies.
I don't know.
Like the lyrics or like the songs that he would do. Dude, I remember every single one of them. I knew them off the top. Like I remember like being in like class and just like singing them. Like I was just like out of nothing to I don't dude. It's such a weird memory to look back on. Like I just remember just like how do I describe this? It's so weird to describe without it sounding weird, but the reality is that it is weird. I just like I was just sitting in class and all of a sudden out of nowhere I just started singing. Like I just like everyone was silent and I just started singing. I don't know if I'm just remembering this weirdly, but it's just exactly how I remember it, and it doesn't feel like I would do that. But like I'm like what?
I could just picture Pundice, right, just sitting on his desk like eating lunch in the classroom, right? And then suddenly he just looks up, stands up, and just starts singing opera.
I'm like, oh,
Yeah, I used to think he was like the best player like of all time, and I thought the Nexus was like a god server that I could never be insignificant enough to join. So I never actually took the time to join it, and then I actually managed to join it like later on, and I was like, damn, this server kind of sucks. And then I went back to MCSG. I was playing Vitcraft though. I started on Vitcraft. That was actually one of the best like times of my life when I was playing that.
I started on the Hive. That's where I was at.
Hive was good actually. Hive wasn't too bad. I think Hive was like the second server that I tried out and I occasionally played, but I mained Vitcraft and then I switched to MCSG when I got really good.
That for me was like I mained Hive and then I switched to MCSG when I got good.
Yeah.
That's like the good server for like people who are good.
Leo, which server did you join?
Man, I played Minecraft on iPad.
Oh
Wait,
my god.
I'm pretty sure Bedrock versions on the iPad actually had servers, but I think it was like really hard to get into.
The iPads were not Bedrock servers; they were like their own Pocket Edition servers. Yeah, those were like I was in some servers. I don't remember what they were, but I played on those servers.
So you've never actually played on PC?
I have played on PC, just like pretty
Significantly less.
recently. Yeah,
More
and
recently.
just recently, like yeah.
Okay. that's fair enough. No, like, cause I remember when I played Pocket Edition, I used to do these duplication glitches where I just get like millions of diamonds.
Oh yeah, dude. The two people click on the same chest bug is
Yeah.
absolutely broken.
Yeah. That's literally it, right? I'd get my friend to join like locally, and we'd just duplicate diamonds. We'd be like stacked and stacked and stacked, and I'd have like a full netherrack base. I used to get a. I don't know how I did actually. I don't remember how I did, but I got like a metric ton of netherrack, and I also got a nether reactor, right? And so I just set up the nether reactor. Oh wait, no, that's actually how I did it. So yeah, I
Yeah,
just
nether reactor
yeah.
creates nether.
Yeah. That's it. No, that's it. You're right. And I just made like a mansion out of that. So yeah, that's my Pocket Edition experience. And after that, I just like played single player, then joined servers and just play PvP a lot to the point where I quite literally was too good for Vitcraft, and then Vitcraft shut down, and then I played MCSG until it shut down, and then yeah, I just kind of didn't play it as much anymore. I still play it on and off here and there, but it's nowhere near as often now.
Yeah, I guess the reason why I haven't played like on PC that much because I got my PC pretty late. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I have Asian parents and they're pretty strict.
Oh yeah,
so
no, that makes sense. Yeah, because I think because they're very like stern in education, aren't they? They're like school with
yeah.
everything. Yeah. Yeah, I've had other Asian friends with the same thing. One of my close friends who I was mentioned earlier, who gave me the tablet, he was supposed to move out to a different country, right? And he was literally not allowed internet for like the whole year. His PC was practically useless. He could only use it for OSU, and even then, like he'd get told off for playing. So it's like I get it, man. My friend complained about it like a lot. It'd suck, right? Because I used to play Fortnite with him. Yeah. He was really bad, but it'd be really fun when he'd like just hide and then somehow win by like killing someone with a shotgun out of nowhere. Man,
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. No,
Dude, I like spaced out for a few minutes, and I just hear it'd be funny with like when he like something with a shotgun. I was like, what?
No, we're talking about like how like a friend's parents are like super strict. And and they
That's
wouldn't let
right.
them
Because
play.
Leo's parents are strict. Okay, I
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah. And when Fortnite was like like back in the day when it was cool, when you didn't get bullied for playing it.
I still think it's pretty fun, to be fair.
I used to play it a lot with like an IRL friend, and I'd carry him hard, but there was like this one time where he just camped in Tomato Town and then just killed someone out of nowhere and then won the game. We're like, dude, get him! And then he got the victory royale, and we just screamed. Literally, my mom came up and told me off straight after. It was very, very climactic, and I didn't really care. I was like, okay, thank you.
He told you off. She was like,
Yeah, she was
ay,
like,
tu
bro, shut
niño,
up.
callao.
Yeah. She was like,
Callao que estabas intentando dormir.
literally that.
No,
Literally
yeah.
that.
No, yeah, I bet.
But yeah, that's kind of basically my background, right? I kind of just played loads of games on and off while playing Osu, and then now Osu's like, what I love about Osu, right, is that I can't force myself to play all the time because it's like physically demanding. I don't know. Is that like playstyle dependent, Pundice? Can you just play whenever? Because I can't play for like 3 hours straight. That's like the longest I can play.
I do what I have to do. If I'm playing a tournament,
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of if I have like, I mean, I've set up my PC playing Osu for like 12 hours on the weekends just because of tournaments. Do I like doing that? Nope. But do I have to? Yeah, and I do it anyways. But like, I'd say on my own time, the most I can play this game without getting bored is like maybe an hour and a half. But keep in mind that I also know that that's not the case for everyone, because when I first started playing this game, I would easily, and I say this like quite literally, easily put in 10 to 11 hours a day
Oh my
into
god.
this game every day.
Jesus Christ.
I said easily. I didn't have a problem with it. This is when I first started playing the game. I was just that addicted.
When you were like really new and it didn't really hurt your hands.
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
that's fair.
no, it doesn't hurt my
No,
hands.
it's
If anything,
really
I'd say it's the other
addicting
way
in the
around.
beginning.
I'd say back then it hurt my hands more because I didn't have that stamina built up, so my fingers would get more tired. I don't get like, my hands don't hurt playing this game anymore,
That's mad.
like ever.
It does for me. It used to be my tabbing hand that killed me, but now it's my aim hand because of my grip.
I'd say my aim hand does hurt me a little bit more, and that only if I'm playing like Only if I'm like going on a farming session, because if I'm going on a farm session, that requires me to move my like mouse like crazy
You
and
horrible
constant
kids.
movements that are like, well, no, horrible kiss isn't that bad. I'm talking more like 4 minute long Siltarks maps that are or like like super high BPM, 270 BPM like jumps with DT.
Yeah,
See there
full song
that at
DT
that
maps.
point, right? Yeah. At that point, it's like so many hand movements, and it's like holy shit, I can't keep my hand to like normal. And
Mm,
so yeah, that there it becomes an issue. But I know that for everyone it's different. Everyone has a different time span playing this. Like everyone can play this game for a different amount of time. For me,
Yeah.
it just happens to be about an hour and a half right now. For me, before it was like 11 hours. For other people, it might be 2. For others, it might be 5. For others, it might be 30 minutes. And I know some guy who can play this game for more than 5 minutes without like screaming.
Yeah. For
So
me, it's like currently I don't play like in a session. I don't play over like an hour, and even when I played like like really actively in the beginning, it's usually not a session over 3 hours or something like that.
yeah.
yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So for everyone, it's just different. It's not really playstyle dependent. It's just like it's like attention span and boredomness, genetic. I mean, not genetic dependent. Why did I say genetic?
Genetic.
I'm playing OC too much, and the genetics, like the whole genetics argument, is getting into my head.
It just messes with your DNA if you play OC too much.
Well, that's what I was thinking of about when I like spaced out. I was thinking about genetics. So that's why. So I guess that's probably why I just said that. But
Yeah.
no, yeah,
No, that's fair.
it's time span dependent is what I meant to say.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah.
kind of when I'm farming and when I'm playing the game for fun, it's two very different things, right? Because when I farm, I kind of purposely play like if it's a good farming session, I'll play for like 3 hours straight, just playing stupid hard farm maps to try and FC them, and I will go through mental torture to get that FC, to get that PP. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes when I play for fun, it always depends on the maps I play because sometimes I like playing simple maps and like 20 map pools help me with that. I sometimes just play 20 map pools for fun. But when I don't, I actually I enjoy playing both normal and stupidly difficult maps. Like 1 minute I'll be playing like a meme map, like slow, like nice stream maps that kind of relax me a little bit. That I kind of enjoy. BPM to the point where my stamina won't die, basically. And then like the next minute I'll play like I'll play oh what's the song called? Calm Down Juliet, that's it. Calm Down Juliet's one of my favorite ones, or just stupid hard Camellia maps.
Yeah, I mean, I'm one of those, or at least I used to like. For me, it was really fun to farm during a while because I could like half relax and still get PP like top place.
Yeah.
Like,
I can't do that. I have
I'm,
to.
I-
I
I'm not
can't.
gonna brag or anything, but like most of my top lists were like 1 or 2 tries.
Oh,
Uh,
here we go.
uh, uh,
Yeah.
but like,
Yeah, guys, I
but
put
like,
1,200 tries into Haramochi Clover.
Bro,
Yeah,
there's gonna
yeah.
be someone watching this who's done that, man. They're gonna be offended. They're gonna
I
be like,
have.
bro. Oh
I
no,
have. I have
here
1,000.
we go.
Dude, you know how long I wanted that 3 mod FC? I got it.
Oh.
Man, it's 1,465. Even better.
yeah, for like my
Hold
most
my
played map.
quiver with 1,060. Oh, I love Osu.
My most played map is Shiori, and that's because I play it with flashlight.
Let me go to your
uh,
profile. What's your username, Leo?
dude, I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah,
No, I no. Hold on. I
just
need
send
to
it.
find out.
It's a really embarrassing name.
Just send
So,
it. Just
yeah,
send it on
I'm
the
not gonna
Discord. Just send. Wait, I think you actually DM me it. I'll just. Do you want me to DM it? Can I DM it to Pundice, Leo?
yeah, no problem.
Yeah. So it's this Pundice here. Look. So, yeah. So
That's not embarrassing. What?
while he's doing that, I thought I'd mention that I've like spent loads of attempts on top plays, but the maps that I have the most retries on are the maps that actually tilt me the most. So there's one map
It's the same for me.
that I have. I don't have anywhere near as many retries as you do, Pundice. Right? You have like 1,400. That's fucking.
Beep, 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 beep,
That's
beep.
so nuts, dude. The map I played the most is 236 times, and it's Sento Yuki, which is
Holy shit!
it's
I don't
the
even know what that is.
it's the evil Pokemon farm map. You know the Pokemon song? It's the I think people know what it is if you've played the map before. It's a Pokemon song from Ruby and Emerald.
Dude, what are your top plays? I don't know these maps. Kalalini? What is that?
Kalalini? Yeah, that's one I was about to mention, right? So Sento Yuki is one I played the most, but it only gave me like 230 PP, right? For reference, I'm 40k, right? And Kalalini was my first 300, but that map took me 3 attempts. No, 4 maybe.
Dude.
4 attempts.
The only map in your top 5 that I know of is orange.
Yeah, of course you do, because everyone loves
Oh my god, you have Despacito in there.
I
Oh
also
my
have
god.
orange.
That was my top play before I got reworked. Pundice.
Despacito.
Yeah.
Despacito, quiero ser tu cuello despacito.
Yeah, I can't play DT for shit, man. Like, I have a disabled left arm.
Yeah.
Or left hand. Also, like, most of my. Like, it was a lot worse last year. Where, like, if I remember correctly, I had, like 90% of my top 100 were, like, hard rock plays.
That's still
because
good though, because that basically means you can just work on your aim a lot more than your
yeah,
tapping.
because tapping bad, aim, well, at least good for me, like good in comparison. So I just spammed hard rock to, well,
Yeah.
because hard rock is only aim. Well,
Yeah, hard rock most of the time is aim. I have a huge issue with shake control and nerves, so I cannot get top plays with hard rock. I think my highest hard rock play is is on honesty. it's the Heart of Sorrow one, like the 5-star one, right?
yeah.
And I played it with hard rock, and my nerves.
What?
Yeah, I got. Get ready for this, right? It's a solid 200 hard rock score, and it's 93 accuracy. With just hard rock. I was originally gonna FC with hidden hard rock, right? But I kept getting mind blocked on some of the streams. I don't know how, right? It's literally honesty. It's not that hard to get mind blocked on. But I played it.
Dude,
on
I
hard
have. Yeah, go on.
I played it on hard rock, right? And I realized, wait a minute, I'm so close to FCing this. So I FC it on stream, and I get so happy because honesty, FCing honesty, even though it's a farm map, you get that vibe when you FC it. You know what I mean? You're like, yo, I FC'd honesty. I don't know. I got that kind of vibe when I did it, and so I kind of popped off on stream when I FC'd it.
Pog.
The
I have
accuracy was so bad though.
No, you know that's exactly what I was going to mention. You know, I have an Honesty FC too on the Bibbidi Bill one, like the hard one.
Yeah.
And and my accuracy is 94. So I'm not much and that's an FC too. So I'm not much better off than you are. So
yeah. So for reference of like what all our ranks are, Pundice, you're like an OWC player, aren't you, from Mexico?
yeah, I'm a WC player,
Yeah.
3-digit. Yeah.
That's a huge flex,
Yeah.
right? He's a 3-digit. Me and Leopog are both 5-digit. I think Leopog is like slightly higher ranked than me. He's like 33k, and I'm 40K.
Yeah, I'm 33.
Yeah.
33, 34.
Yeah. So like me and Leo are like it's like Pun is just looking down on us, being like, hey, I can live in OWC.
Hey, if
No,
we're gonna have
I literally never think about it. Like I don't. People are like, "Oh my god, what is it like to be inside of the mind of an OWC player?" I bet top players just like put all their time into this game. Like I don't think about OSU.
I think people who kind of aren't familiar or like know many people who play in a big scene like that. I don't think they kind of understand like it's not that serious. It's serious.
I don't play this game.
But it's not like how do I say it? It's not like how a football player would treat like the Champions League. It's a
I just
quite
play
different.
Brawlhalla and Sea of Thieves all day. I just play OSU when I have to.
me and Leo were literally on a call with Pundice like earlier, like planning out the podcast, and he was like, "Yo, what if we play Sea of Thieves?" And he freaked out because he got attacked by someone out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, the other time, dude. I did. It was literally so. Okay, I was doing a quest for anyone who plays Sea of Thieves out there. I was like doing a quest on like, fuck, where was I on? I think I was on. Wait, hold on.
You're on like an island, like doing.
And I was on Lone Cove. Okay. If anybody knows what that is, if anybody knows that island, right? And I was doing like 4 different like quests that I had there, right? Because I had like a bounty for like the 4 skeletons. I had like another one for like the actual like treasure. I had like 2 for like riddles, right? And so I was doing all of those, and then out of nowhere, like I was just sitting in a call with these guys, and out of nowhere I just get attacked, and I just started freaking out. I was like, dude, what? Huh?
Yeah, me and Leo was like, okay,
I started
so
screaming.
let's get this episode recording done like by this time. Do you think this time's good? And then we just hear Pundice go, "What the fuck?" And then
What the fuck? I'm getting attacked.
yeah, he just freaks out. And we're
I
just like, oh,
started
okay.
screaming.
So we just watch his perspective, and then when he finishes, we finally sort it out. But that was a funny moment, dude. That was
Period.
hilarious.
The
Um,
Pundice Sea of Thieves incident.
yeah. So yeah, it's not a big misconception is that like yes they do people from ODC do take it really easily, but there isn't really that much mental gymnastics, if you know what I mean. It's like
I mean, when you're actually in the match, it's a lot more stressing, and you do
I
have to
think
like take it
yeah,
serious. But like,
you're the best at talking about this, Pundice. So yeah,
okay, for me personally, I mean, okay, obviously I mean, there's so many countries and so many rosters and so many people for each country. So honestly, the way I see OWC as an actual player of it, isn't going to be the same as somebody else who's played in OWC. But for me personally, I mean, I don't tend to think about Osu too much, like outside of Osu. But when I'm actually inside of the moment, obviously I do have to like take it seriously as well as my teammates because I can't really just. I mean, I'm not just gonna let my teammates down. I'm not just gonna be like, all right, guys, I don't care about Osu, so I'm not gonna try at all. Right now, of course, I have to try, and I do practice and everything. But like, and when I'm actually in the match, of course, I'm stressing out and I'm a nervous wreck, right? But outside of OWC, it doesn't really impact my life too much, and I don't really want it to. I don't I don't see myself as a person going around being like IRL and my entire personality being Osu, and that's the last thing I want. So
he's
I
just
just
at a party with IRLs and be like they don't know I played OWC.
no, yeah, literally I like to go out. I like to go party. I like to go to places and travel with like friends and stuff. That's what I like to do. I don't sit there and go, "Oh my god, guys, do you guys want to see my new 700 PP play on Osu?" Guys, look, I have seen the big black. Guys, look. Guys, I passed Airman with DT. You don't understand how exceptional this play is. Those patterns set by Blue Dragon in 2004 or whatever year. I think he did it in like 2011. Whenever the fuck year he did it. In this year are absolutely insane to play, guys. You guys will not understand. Like I can't imagine me ever, and I don't. I've seen people who are like that, and I don't ever want to become like that.
He
So
just points at the screen, mother, look at my FC on the big black. Look at it, mother, look at it.
yeah, like my friends, my IRL friends know I play Osu, and they know I've participated in the World Cup. That's about the extent that they know. And the only reason for that is because like I was just like, hey guys, I'm gonna not be able to hang out on these days because I have matches for the World Cup for Osu. And they're like, okay.
Yeah, when I'm playing in tournaments, I don't think I'm anywhere near qualified to be in like a World Cup scenario. Hopefully, I'll get into 5WC, which I'm hoping so, but I don't know because
I believe bless RNG.
yeah, bless RNG.
UK is pretty stacked. UK is pretty
Yeah, the
stacked.
5WC team for UK last year.
Spanish is so good.
Yeah, Spa is like actually ungodly at
It's
tournaments.
insane,
And
dude.
we got
Dude,
Demarche, who's like a super good captain. Bless up Demarche.
Demarche is really good too. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's inside. It's a bit like I'm hoping that I get there, but while I am playing tournaments, like one thing that I don't actually know if other people can relate to is that when you're playing in a tournament, you get this feel, like, at least for me anyway, like my nerves are pretty bad, so it could be different for other people who don't have nerves, right? But when my nerves are basically that I get the heart sinking feeling in my body the entire map, and it just hits super hard when I miss. If you know what I'm trying to say. Like
Yeah.
my heart like sinks throughout the whole map because how nervous I am, and then when I break, it just gets super bad. But then the nerves go away. So sometimes when I get an early miss, like I miss early, I end up FCing the rest of the map because I'm not like as stressed out for getting the FC. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Wait, have you played in tournaments before, Leo?
No, actually.
Oh, that's an F, dude. You should. Tournaments are really fun.
Yeah, I was trying to get into one. However, I'm kind of scared, at least for doing like 1v1s.
Oh
So
yeah,
I
because
try.
you'll be forced to play like DT. Yeah.
Yeah, as well as fucking hidden. Holy shit, I'm bad at hidden.
I think we all hate hidden here, right? I'm not a fan of hidden, but I have to play hidden because like my current team for
It's one of my best mods.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, let's go. Are you more of a hidden 1 player or a hidden 2 player or both?
Both.
Let's go, Pundice.
I can read high. I can read low. Dude, I have some crazy low AR plays.
I do not have any low AR plays. I'm more of the fill for my team because my team consists of like
Me too.
me and 2 other like super good DT hard rock players, and then we've got 2 like ungodly reading players. And so it's literally those two Rion players play every single hidden and free mod with hidden, and whoever's the best at hidden on that round has to play regardless. And because most of the time it's me, because I farm hidden double time, I have to play it. So it's like
God.
it's unfortunate, but like I don't actually mind it. It teaches me some good stuff, you know. The tournament I'm in has a flashlight as well. Flashlight
Yeah,
pool.
yeah. For me, like in solo, I'm playing like I played some like Madebot. You guys know like
Madebot's
That's
Osu
good.
good for
Macro.
practicing.
Madebot's really good. Yeah.
If you
Yeah,
ever want to practice, you can play against me too.
yeah, yeah. No thanks. Yeah, but I like as a like hard rock one trick kind of. At least I used to be really fucking bad at like low A. Like I couldn't play under like AR 9.5, and that was like absolutely horrible. However, I slowly became better at like playing low AR. Like right now, I can play some halftime on like CS9. No, sorry, AR9 maps, and like that's the extent of my like low AR reading.
That's fair
Yeah.
enough.
Well, you know, it's always practice. You just have to keep playing it.
Were you really bad before you started, or were you just naturally good, Pundice?
Um, I was horrible, dude. I only played D2
Yeah.
since when I started playing the game. I was always good at like, okay, when I first started, I was limited to maybe D2 1. Yeah, no, just D2 1. I couldn't play anything else. I was bad at everything. I couldn't do consistency and like nomad. I couldn't do streams. I couldn't do all. I couldn't do tag. I couldn't do speed. I couldn't do anything hidden, anything hard rock. Just DT1, right? And even then I'd get like 94 accuracy. Okay. This was Pundice when I first started playing tournaments. But 70 tournaments later, here I am.
Yeah.
I just I think I'm at like 70. Let me actually look at the spreadsheet.
Let's go,
I'm at
Pundice.
I'm at 7. I've played 72 tournaments. I've completed 72 tournaments, and I'm in like another like 6,
Jesus.
right? And so, I mean, obviously, I'd like just playing stuff and like do a lot of map pools and madebot and stuff. I had to learn to play every other skill set, and worked pretty well. I'm pretty alright.
I've always, I've
But yeah,
always, I've always seen tournaments as a super good way of like improving overall, not just in specific skill sets, but in your consistency overall. Because when I started playing Osu, I was a lot like you, Pundice, where I just one trick double time. But for some reason, like when I started playing the tournaments, I was kind of forced to play all of the maps because I think my rank was a bit too low for what it actually was. But that in like the
like you
first
were
few
overranked or
rounds,
underranked?
I was underranked.
Oh, okay,
I was like 112k when I should have been like 80k at the time.
okay.
And so I was playing, and I kind of had to play all of them because the other teammate was actually a DT1 trick, but he was super reliable on double time. Like if you put him on an ETT, he would not fail. And I think he even played like a few other maps that I just that my like other teammate couldn't play because it was my first tournament was like 2 versus 2, 3 players per team. And
Yeah.
it was a 6-inch tournament, but the first few rounds were super easy. But we got put into we had to go against second seed in round of 16. And we
Okay.
won, by the way. We won that. Just saying.
Let's go.
Fuck.
Literally euphoric. But it was super good. And tournaments kind of it literally, if I didn't enter that tournament, I'd have no clue where I'd be today because that one tournament got me into a friendship group, gave me like tons and tons of friendships and connections and people, and is literally how I've gotten that much better compared to last year. And yeah, jumping from 6 digit to 40k is not too bad of a jump of improvement within a year. But yeah, no, my advice to people struggling with consistency is to just play in a tournament because tournaments force you to be consistent and adapt to pools that you may not want to play but kind of have to play. And like it's not that bad. It's not like you have a gun to your head and you have to play a map that you dread playing. It's more like a map that's out of your comfort zone. And if you practice certain skill sets, because tournaments can kind of teach you, can kind of tell you what you're good at. So even though I was like super inconsistent when I first started playing, I had to play all of double time, all of hard rock, and all of free mod as well, and like some of no mod, but not all of no mod. Like sometimes my friend would fill in for like no mod 3, because I just wouldn't number 3, number 1, because I just wasn't consistent enough for those. But number 2 and 4 were like super good for me. And then speed came around, and oh boy, I popped off on speed. I was super good on speed at the time. So yeah, tournaments can improve a lot and like help you discover yourself a lot as a player. And without tournaments, I don't think I'd be here. So that's kind of basically my Osu story.
Yeah, I'm trying to look into like
I click
tournaments
circles.
as well.
Yeah. So yeah, I click circles.
So maybe we should move on with like the next, what's it called, like how we got into Osu.
Yeah. So it's kind of like, well, I kind of already went into it, kind of our stories leading up to now, kind of what built up to what we're doing now, kind of how we started Osu and what we did, what our patterns were like, and I kind of got into that, but I could easily kind of go deeper, but I think I've talked enough at least for now. So does anyone else want to talk about what they've done when they started?
I can continue, I guess.
Yeah, go on then.
So how I found out, like how I found Osu was like, I play League of Legends, like, and I.
Oh my!
I love how
Here we
that's
go.
the first thing
Here
he
we
says.
go. Here we go. Here we go.
And in
Literally the first thing
2017,
he says.
and in 2017, I was fucking desperate to climb in League of Legends. Okay?
I'm sorry. That was just so iconic. How did you get into Osu? I played League of Legends.
Okay. No. This is really fucking scuffed.
Go on.
I watched a YouTube video on like how to improve. Okay. And in it they said, you need to like get better at mouse movement. And it says like, there's some ways to do it, like a fucking aim trainer and whatnot. And then they say Osu is a good way to train your mouse movement. I was like, okay, rhythm games are pretty fun. Like I'm Chinese, and we really like playing fucking rhythm games.
Yeah. I think like Osu is, there's a big misconception about Osu about how it improves your aim on FPS games as well. I've never seen that correlation, because I think
I do. I think I do.
Osu does not improve. Okay, for MOBAs it's completely different, because MOBAs you use your 2D mouse, right? But in FPS games, your aim is 3D. It's completely different. It only improves your speed, reactive time, and reflexes, not your actual precision. In my opinion, anyway. I think for an FPS game, it's not as good as an aim trainer as it is, but MOBAs, like, absolutely. If someone advises you to play Osu to improve your mouse movement in a MOBA, you should totally listen to them, because that is way better advice than like doing it for CS:GO. But yeah, carry on then, Leo.
Yeah, so that's how I.
Can I make a quick like comment on that?
Oh, comment. Cool. Oh, okay, go on.
Okay, I feel like I definitely have to agree with the mobile part, and I do slightly agree with the fact that it's definitely not the best aim trainer, but I do disagree with like it not helping at all, because what it does actually help with, which a lot of people do seem to like ignore, is that although it does prioritize on helping with like reactions and like reflexes or whatever and stuff like that, it also does help with mouse control, and that's being able to hold your mouse, and this only applies if you're a mouse player, of course.
Yeah, like grips and whatnot.
Grip
I
right
can
now.
understand that.
But this is the thing: if you learn to grip your mouse control and exactly where to move your mouse for like these positions on the screen, if you know your sensitivity well as far as 3D aim goes, it will help your aim. Not in the way that you think it is. You're not gonna be able to hit flick headshots just right off the bat because you can hit circles and no see. That's not how that works, right? Unfortunately, it is like just as Shiba said, it is a 2D aim game, and we're comparing this to 3D games, so it's not going to just be an immediate improvement like that. But over a long sense of like span of time, for me, I feel like it definitely has helped my mouse control, and knowing my sensitivity well in video games and like shooters and FPS games I definitely have seen improvements, because I definitely do. I have this grip of my mouse and this knowledge of how far to like move my mouse now, and it does help me a lot. But it's just not the same. It's not aiming the same way that you'd expect it to be, but it does help a little bit.
It definitely depends on your approach to it as well. But I totally agree with that. Actually, you're right. It can help you a lot with your mouse control overall.
Yeah.
That's true.
Mouse gang, rise up, man.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I play tablet, but I'm still bigging up mouse gang. All right, respect to mouse.
Great tablet. Throw it away. Throw it away. Throw away your tablet.
I love tablet. No.
It's the only way you're gonna. it's the key to success. I'll let Leo pick up.
So when I first started playing, I didn't play much. Like I had like over 2 months, I had like 50 play counts combined. However, that was like how I first got to know Osu, and then in like the end of 2018, beginning of 2019, I stumbled upon Osu again, and it was through a recommended YouTube video, which was Bubble Man 17 points against
Oh my god, yes, that is the best bubble clip.
against the
Yeah.
The
USA.
video of all time.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
funny, right? Because me and Leo were talking about players that we respected, right? And Leo was like, "I'm definitely gonna talk about Bubble Man. This is the best thing to talk about Bubble Man. That 70-point thing was legendary. I saw that live. I was there live, bro.
I don't even
Oh,
know what you're
dude.
talking about.
So you know him in the OWC Grand Finals in 2018 when the UK were against the USA.
Yeah.
You know how Bubble Man secured tiebreaker by winning? I think it was number 6 by 70 points.
No, it was Hard Rock something.
Oh yeah,
Me
Hard
and
Rock.
you.
Sorry, it was Hard Rock. Yeah, me and you by Sukduk. Sukduk. Do you not remember this, Pundice?
Nope.
What? How? It's
I
literally one
just
of the most
don't.
legendary OWC moments like ever.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love a troll face sometimes.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You may have just forgotten it. I'll link you it after. But yeah, no, carry on, Leo. Like Bubble Man,
Yeah.
the Bubble Man 70-point thing.
Yeah, and that was like another thing that like all of this were like backed up in my head, and then like and then at the like summer of 2019. No. I changed school I transferred school in January 2019, and then I got to be friends with our substitute host Bambi.
Oh, that's how you
Yeah,
met
no,
Bambi from
we're
school.
RL friends.
Oh, that's
Uh,
cool. Yeah.
we got to know each other then, and then in like summer of 2019, we made like an agreement that in exchange for me trying out Osu again, he would try out League of Legends.
Oh, that's so
Um,
interesting. So two opposing forces. Like one of them loved Osu and the other one loved League. And you
Yeah,
both kind of
because I
yeah.
said like, oh, dude, when I played Osu, it was super unfun. It's weeb shit. And then mom said, ah, the League of Legends trash. Yeah. So and then long and behold, here I am playing
That is actually
play,
pretty cool.
playing the game for like 2.5 years now.
That is sick. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I had no one at school who liked Osu except for one guy, but he was super like casual. He literally plays it like once every month, like just for fun on like super slow maps. And I remember like telling him like, no, I play Osu quite a lot. This was when I was still 6 digit, and then I had him spectate me while I was playing once, and he was like, "What the fuck? How do you do that? You're crazy."
Yeah, I think like having a friend that like competes with you is really good. Like
I
me and
agree.
Bami competed for like first 100, first 200, and first 300. And Bami plays a lot more than me. He also retry spams, so he usually is like better than me. He's like 30k or something,
Oh, so just
or
barely.
30 20k. So he's like a bit ahead of me. But like in 2020, I think. I fucking jumped from like 150 being my top play to 211, and
Nice.
I got my first 200 before Vambia. Holy shit!
What map was it? What map was it? That's the important thing. What map was it?
I hard rocked Misoto no Curtain.
Oh, that's a good 200.
Yeah, I
That is
hard
a
rocked
good 200.
I hard rock FC'd it with 88 AC.
Oh my god. That is a good 200. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
because me and
respect for
Bami
that.
are quite the opposites. He like he's really good at like speed and DT, as well as really good at hacking. And at that time, I'm hard rock one trick, as well as I'm averaging like 95 hack. So
Yeah.
yeah, we're quite the opposites. But I don't know.
Do you single tap or alternate?
I single tap.
Ah, okay. Is your single tapping affected by your arm as well, or is it just your streaming speed?
My single tapping is also quite meh.
Yeah.
It's getting better, but yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's fair.
My streaming is absolutely horrible. Like I don't know if you know the website like You Suck at Streaming,
No,
where you
no.
just where you just tap and then it says like how much BPM you were gonna stream. Yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
okay.
For like 10 notes, I'm streaming like 165.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, it's better when I have music on for some reason.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
fair. So I'm
yeah,
guessing like overall, like you do slightly better than the site tells you because you have the music in the
yeah.
background.
I can do like 175 for a bit, but yeah,
Yeah.
nothing more than that.
I used to be super bad at tapping. I used to I used to hate the fact that I could alternate because I'd always prefer single tapping. My single tapping stamina was really bad. And then I'm not even kidding, out of nowhere, I just decided to play Tsukinami with autopilot. Like double time autopilot, and I just suddenly got really fast. And then I actually now like main single tap all the time.
Sure, maybe I should do that as well.
No, no, don't. It's really bad. It's the same as the flying tuna method. It's like one of the worst methods you could do for your hand. It's super
Yeah.
bad. I sometimes do it
No,
still though for fun, but yeah, it's not good for improvement. Yeah, you should more focus on just like kind of like consistently gaining stamina.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to like right now. Like Hard Rock being nerfed or like aim being nerfed in the last two changes. I'm feeling like more and more demotivated to play aim and more motivated to play I'm like I'm bad at stamina. However, I'm really good at not really good, but like I'm decent at finger control and like bursts.
Yeah.
So yeah,
What
I
what about
guess
you, Pandis?
What?
What about you? What's like your big like Osu story then?
What? What's the story
Bro,
into what? Sorry, I
you
spaced out
okay?
again. I spaced out again.
We've been talking about how we started Osu and kind of what kind of led us to
Oh,
get to where we are now.
so I was on Skype, like everyone was, and I was in this group chat for content creation on YouTube back in the day for like Minecraft, and this one girl, her name was Sandra. Sandra Panda, I think her name was. Hey, if anybody knows of somebody who used to be known by the name of Sandra Panda, I've been trying to get into contact with her for like the past like 5 years or 6 years because I really want to talk to her again. So if anyone like has any connection, please let me know. I doubt it, but she plays. No, this is what I retain. I retain that she plays with tablet. Uh, I I think if I remember correctly, I think she's mute. Like she's like actually mute.
Have you
So
not
if anybody knows, I mean, hey,
have you not like
I'd,
checked the site to see the name history? Because I'm pretty sure it shows up with the new IGN even if you put the old name.
wait, no, because I don't think that was her actual OC username. I don't think so.
Oh.
And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it was, and I forgot, and I can't log back into my Skype, so I have no idea. But if anyone knows,
Oh.
yeah. But anyways, so I met her, right, and she was like, "Hey, does anyone play Osu?" And I was like, "What's Osu?" And she was like, do you want to install it? And I'll show you. I'm like, okay. So we got into a call and we installed it, and I like she had me play this map called Catastrophe on like the Cataclysm diff, and I was like, I went crazy to be honest. To be honest, for what it was, I kind of went crazy, but but and then anyways, I stopped playing I played that day and just didn't play again for like a year. I played like once or twice, like every few months, like one or two maps, just because I just had it on my desktop, right? So like a
Yeah.
year later, I was like, hey, this game's just sitting on my desktop. Let me try it again. And I actually kind of enjoyed it. So I played the next day, and that resulted in me playing in the next day, and then the
The
next
next
day,
day
etc.,
and then the
etc.
next 12 hours.
And
and then the
yeah,
addiction began.
and then the addiction to get, and now I'm here. I'd like to say that I'm very happy with myself because I don't feel the necessity to take any breaks from this game.
Yeah, me
I'm just
too.
good at like
Yeah.
not letting it get. I just don't let it get to my head, dude. Just like, I just don't. Just cope, guys. Just cope. Literally.
I've just been enjoying game for ages now.
Yeah,
I
just play the game to enjoy, man.
yeah,
You don't need a break if you're enjoying stuff.
I was playing right, and I had someone like in a voice chat. I was in like a big VC during a tournament, and someone was like, "Dude, what the fuck? What is your playtime? Like you're 6 digit with this much playtime?" I was like, "Dude, I just enjoy game." And then everyone defended me, and I felt great. Like if as long as you enjoyed the game, it's that's what matters the most really, because enjoying the game will come with improvement eventually. That's kind of my thought process on playing it really. I kind of just enjoyed the game, like naturally got better at certain skill sets, and then just started getting really good when playing.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
I feel the same.
Yeah.
Uh,
So I guess that's kind of it from everyone then, isn't it? We've kind of covered all the topics we want to talk about. Unless you guys want to mention anything else, I think it's safe for us to wrap up now. Do you guys want to give anything out before we go? Pundice is currently muted on Discord.
Sorry, I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
What did you ask?
Do you have anything else to say? Because we're probably going to wrap up soon. Because I think we've covered all the topics we want to talk about. Unless there's something else you want to mention.
I think that's pretty much it. I mean, to be honest, but I was just gonna say that. Actually, no, I did. Yeah, no, whatever. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's
Oh,
it?
I did want to say though, like, hey guys, if you guys want you guys ever want like talking to the viewers, right?
Yeah,
And to you
go
guys
on.
as well.
Go on.
If anyone ever wants help or advice or anything OC related, I'll always be willing to like help for free because I just like to help people.
He's a good guy.
So just like good guy fun this. So you guys can just feel free to contact me on Discord. I also like tournaments. If anyone wants to invite me to a tournament, that's also awesome. But yeah, no, that's pretty much all I had to say.
All right. Do you guys want to plug your socials before we finish then?
Yeah. If anybody wants to keep on, this is me speaking as Pundice. If anybody wants to follow me on any sort of socials, I actually do have a Instagram, which is at nico.sotomayor with 2 R's at the very end. I have a Twitter, which is pundice_osu. I have my Discord, which is pundice.hashtag28, all lowercase, of course. You could contact me on Snapchat. That's leghettopunda, right? Like leghettopunda. Cringe username, but don't just ignore. Okay, my old username. And yeah, you guys can feel free to contact me whenever. If you guys want to follow me and stay tuned for anything specifically as far as like anything that I put out or just want to keep up with me on my everyday life, it's probably best to follow me on Twitter. But no, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Thank
Cool.
you guys for making this episode amazing. Thank you to everyone who stuck through to the end, to the viewer side, and I hope to see you guys in another episode. That's
There
it
you
from
go.
me.
That's it from Pundice.
Yeah.
Right, Pundice. I'm supposed to outro this. I'm the host, idiot.
Well, that's just from me though. That's just from me. That's my outro. That's not the outro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's okay. Anyway, so I'll plug mine next. So Sad Shiva on YouTube, Young Shib on Twitch, and that's mostly it really. I know the names are slightly different. I changed my name on Twitch quite a lot, but right now, hopefully it doesn't change for a good while. Yeah, but my name is Sad Shiba on YouTube, Young Shib on Twitch, Shiba Osu on Twitter, and yeah, go follow me if you haven't already. Leo, do you have any more to plug?
well, I have an active Twitch and YouTube as well as Twitter. So, well, I guess if you want to contact me on Discord, it's Leopog7270. Yeah. The
Why?
720
Nice.
the 727 is actually a coincidence. I haven't changed it.
Are you serious?
Okay.
Is that actually a coincidence?
Yeah, it's actually dude, my Discord is so much older than my YouTube, and I've never changed
Wait,
it.
so it
Dude,
was just,
what?
dude, by chance you got the when you see it tag. That is messed
Yeah.
Plus
up.
with a 0 as well. That is nuts. No,
is
do you know how
messed up.
crazy that is?
That is
Do you know how?
messed up.
Yeah, he doesn't even have nitro. It's legit. What?
That is messed up.
Wait,
Bro.
what? Hold on. Wait, no. Wait. No, this is mind blowing. By chance, he doesn't have nitro, so there's no way that he actually changed it to this. Leopog hashtag 7270.
Bro.
Yeah, that's me.
What are those chances, dude?
Dude,
What?
so many people are gonna be in the TTB Discord looking at his Discord and be like, bro, that's actually nitro diff, but it's not. It's literally legitimate.
That's what,
That
dude?
is stupid.
What?
That is stupid. That is insane. All right. Well, I guess that's a great way to end it. I guess. Yeah. Thanks so much for watching the pilot episode to the podcast. It's been super amazing, and it's been an honor to be a host of this pilot episode. Thank you very much, Pundice and Leopog, for hosting with me. You guys are great as usual.
Yeah.
I love
Thank you.
And
Me
yeah,
too.
that's been it. I really look forward to this coming out. I hope this is going to be a great up and coming series, and I hope this stays consistent because I couldn't be more excited for what to see in the future. We've got some great guests in mind, and if you are a content creator who'd like to be a guest, feel free to contact us on the To The Beat Twitter, To The Beat Discord. However, you can contact me, Shiba, hashtag 0070, sorry, and yeah, thank you very much. That'll be it. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye.